So today I want to talk about something that's really live, and it's about perfectionism and frustration when things don't go my way. So it's really alive in me today because yesterday we tried to shoot some videos together and it didn't go quite exactly how I wanted. I realized that my memory isn't that good. I can't remember the text, and I got so frustrated. So it brought me back many thoughts about perfectionism. I've often been told, my children foremost, that I'm too much of a perfectionist and put pressure on myself, on others, to get the exact result I have in mind. Now, there's nothing wrong with perfectionism. There's a really nice part to it, which is that I love to do a good job. I love it when things turn out excellent. And I don't want to drop that part. It's an essential part of my identity that when I engage in an endeavor, I want it to be good. So how do you handle that? How do you handle when reality doesn't match your expectations? There's only two choices. Either you change reality or you change the expectations. Now, reality sometimes isn't that easy to change. Sometimes you can't change it at all because it's in the past. So, of course, in the case of speaking in front of the camera, yes, I could learn how to memorize. But come on, I'm over 50. Will I really train my brain that much? Am I able to? Do I want to? I'm not sure I want that. I'm left with expectations. Can I change my expectations? Now, that's the most difficult part. Why? Because our identity and mind is linked to those expectations. And I don't want to lose my identity. I rather keep the expectations, even though reality doesn't match. And the resource we use is we go to frustration. It doesn't solve anything. It just gives a false sense that we're doing something about reality. We get frustrated. So how do I go about it? Well, I had a whole day simmering in my frustration. First thing, I don't fight it. I give it some space. It's fine. I can be frustrated. It's part of life. Until it gets too much, and my preferred choice is to come to a place where I let go. When I'm fed up, being frustrated, I can let go. Now, we'll talk about letting go in a different post, but there is another option, of course, and I've seen other people do it, is to learn how to look at the bright side of things. Yes, of course, we went yesterday up the mountain, we walked like half an hour to find a good place to do some shooting, and I couldn't follow the script. So I was frustrated, but come on, if I think back, I'm with this great guy who comes with me up the mountain. He's so much fun, we had so much laugh, the trees were beautiful. I hadn't taken a walk in a month because I'm too busy rebuilding this house. It was a magnificent afternoon. The sun was shining, was coming out, the clouds were coming, it was wild. Yes, I can shift my perspective. Now, you can't fake that. You don't want to smear a halo of good thinking on top of real frustrations. It's not going to work. You're not going to buy your own lies, will you? So you really, this shifting of perspective, I must say, I find it harder than learning how to let go, which is a life theme for me. But let's look at this in another post.